Previously on Islands of Fire. Once we'd packed up and finished up at the school, it was all about settling into Iririki Island and Spa Resort.
Oh my god, Abby.
As you can see,
I've never seen that
things
before.
were going to get very relaxing. And then we would begin our day trip around Lelepa Island, which was the scene for one of the series in Survivor many years ago. Islands of Fire, a Wilcox adventure. The day continued as we made our way around Lelepa Island, and we were about to visit the most exciting part of the day, which was a spot just off the cliff faces on the outskirts of Lelepa. The water was absolutely crystal clear, like an aquarium. The fish were abundant, and I tell you what, it was the best snorkeling I've done through the whole trip. And as you can see, as we enter these waters, the water is just clear as. Just check it out. Guys, it's just a massive aquarium. The colour of the reef, the colour of the fish, the size of the fish, it was just one of those moments you'll never forget. Abby had an absolute ball. We were finding that many things in the water. It was breathtaking. Something you just can't describe unless you're there. And as you can see by the footage, it shows up beautifully on the GoPro.
How about that? Hard. You see those fish?
Crazy. Yeah.
Mm. We're in this cave. This is awesome. Look at this, guys. Oh, it's like a little inlet. Amazing. Let's go down. It's tremendous, it is.
Unbelievable experience. It dead set was just like being in a living aquarium. It really was the best snorkeling I've ever had in my life. Just check it out. Check the colours out, how rich and clear it is. Check out these clownfish. I tell you what, just the quality of the species here and the clearness of the water, this place is heaven. This snorkeling session drew to an end. I didn't want to get out. The water was that good. There was that much to see. I just didn't want to get out of there. But it was time to go. The next visit now was the village just off the island, just around the corner.
Amazing day so far.
The last stop off for the day was a small village just around the corner. Basically, these guys actually relied on our money because the guys who did this tour actually lived in this place. So it was good to see our money went to a good cause and they treated us to a nice song.
Thumbs up, make a melody in my heart. Make a melody in my heart. Make a melody
elbows up, make a melody in my heart. Make a melody in my heart. Make a melody in my heart. To the King of Kings. Thumbs up, elbows up, cheeks up, make a melody in my heart. Make a melody in my heart. Make a melody in my heart. To the King of Kings. Thumbs up, elbows up, cheeks up, knees bend, make a melody in my heart. Make a melody in my heart. Make a melody in my heart. To the King of Kings. Thumbs up, elbows up, cheeks up, knees bend, turn around, make a melody in my heart. Make a melody in my heart. Thumbs up, elbows up, cheeks up, knees bend, turn around.
Very good. Righty, that's the end of our trip, eh? On our way back. Beautiful day. Beautiful day on Lelepa Island. Stunning day, really. Best snorkeling I've ever done. Heading back into Havana Bay, back to Port Vila, and back to Iririki Island. Catch us later. Alright, here we are. It's a beautiful Saturday morning, isn't it, guys? Saturday, having a spa time, loving it. We've had a snorkel this morning, and yeah, just loving it, really. What do you think, guys?
And we see Nemo fish.
And we saw Nemo fish. What else?
Dolly.
Yeah. Awesome. Loving it, guys. And yeah. So that's the situation here on this beautiful Saturday morning. And yeah, beautiful colours. Look at the reef. Look. It's time for lunch.
Time to get a watch.
It's time to get a watch. Lauren's just left her key in the room. Water sports. Here she is. Is that fun? Woo!
Kind of hitting my butt.
Your butt.
Can I have a go now?
Woo!
And then just put our feet up.
Woo! 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 Can you push me? Woo! Woo!
I like the
Alright guys, here we are, look at this. Woo! Loving it, loving it. Wind power, we're doing a little turn. That afternoon we caught up with Thomas. Thomas took us on a nice catamaran ride around the island. We did the entire bay of Port Vila, which was sensational. The kids had a ball, Blake fell asleep, and as I said, it was the first real time we spent with Thomas, who was an absolute legend. Check this out. Abby, Blake. Woo-hoo! He's alright. He's alright. See that little area? You get to stay in the tent? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Another view of our unit there, guys. Doesn't get much better than that. Check that out. Loving it.
So,
amazing, isn't it? Unbelievable, Abby. This is where the cruise boats come in down here. We're now up the end of the bay. Unbelievable, guys. Thomas is one of the best sailors I've ever seen. Look at that, guys. Another beautiful day in Port Vila. Heading to the fire show tonight. And what a magnificent sunset again. So here we are, the fire show, Irariki Island. And just check this out for a sight. Irariki at its best on sunset with the fire show. Looking good, guys.
So see where you are, relax, enjoy the fire show. Just do
As the night went on, as you can see, I started to get in with the festivities. Just check out the hand movements, the balance, the footwork. Really is the timing of it all. It just all comes together. Very Patrick Swayze-like dancing. And yeah, I really did get very popular after this night, as you can see. Very impressive. And I was just teaching the Vanuatu locals how it's done. Here we are walking down to breakfast.
Yes, I'm
And,
so hungry. Great
Yeah,
breakfast.
day around the pool, guys. A day around the pool. On the way to breakfast. Looking good.
Din dinner. Din dinner. Din dinner. Din din dinner.
Beautiful, eh? Breakfast time, guys. Yeah. Breakfast time was one of those traditions we practiced daily. The all-you-can-eat buffet, one of my favourites. Yep. Ooh, potatoes. Ooh, pancakes. Ooh, baked beans. Here we beautiful Sunday morning. Sunday morning breakfast, guys.
It was the wrong door. She was
Loving
the
it.
cover door on my bedroom. That's why it was going
Yum.